Welcome to the Growing Athletes Podcast. I'm your host, Amy Suter. Join me on a journey to unlock potential, chase dreams, and lead authentically fulfilled lives. Together, we'll explore the powerful crossroads of sports, mindset, and personal growth. Prepare to become the next best version of you. I'm Amy Suter, and this is the Growing Athletes Podcast. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Growing Athletes Podcast. It's Thanksgiving weekend here in the US, and even though the big meal was a couple of days ago, this week always brings up something really important for all of us: gratitude. But not the Instagram version, not just the go around the table and say what you're thankful for, even though that's important too. I want to talk about gratitude the way athletes, parents, coaches, and honestly, every human needs to understand it. I want to start with something that we can all relate to. Have you noticed how quickly Thanksgiving week can shift from connection, gratitude, and togetherness into stress, comparison, pressure, or even irritation? I can't tell you how many times I've heard that this week. What's the vibe going to be like at dinner? Who's going to say the wrong thing? Who's not even going to show up this year? Who's bringing what and who's judging it all? It's so wild. We have this beautiful opportunity to be present with people we love, and without even realizing it, our brains get hijacked by stress, worry, and old emotional patterns. And that right there is why I wanted to release this episode this weekend. Because gratitude isn't just a Thanksgiving moment. It's a privilege we have every day. And one of the most powerful mental tools we can use, especially in sport and life, is gratitude. And here's the part most people don't even know. Gratitude isn't just a feeling. It literally rewires your brain. When gratitude is present, your mind cannot stay in fear, pressure, or anxiety at the same time. It's neurologically impossible. Gratitude quiets the alarms. It opens up the thinking brain. It brings back that clarity, calm, and confidence. So today, I'm going to break this down in a way that actually makes sense. Maybe a little science, but mostly real life tools. Like what happens in your brain when you're stressed? What happens when you're grateful? The 3 light switch states, and how to actually use gratitude when you need it most, which is usually the hardest time to reach for it. All right, let's get into it. You know what's funny? We know gratitude helps us. We've experienced it. We've felt the shift. And yet, in the moments we need it the most, pressure, frustration, fear, conflict, gratitude is usually the very last thing we think about. Why? Because your brain is wired for survival, not for fulfillment. When things get tough, your brain doesn't say, let's be grateful. Instead, it says, threat detected, protect yourself, stay alert. Gratitude doesn't just come naturally in those hard moments. It has to be chosen. But once you choose it, everything changes. Because gratitude is one of the few emotional states powerful enough to slow your breathing, quiet your nervous system, bring the thinking brain back online, shift your perspective, and restore that confidence and that calm. It is literally a biological reset button. And the best part, it's available every single moment of your life. Not just on Thanksgiving, not just around the holiday table, not just when things feel easy, but especially when they don't. So now that we've reframed what gratitude actually is, let's talk about what's happening in your brain when you feel fear, stress, pressure, and when you feel gratitude. All right, let's break down what's actually happening inside your brain. And I promise this is going to make so much sense. There are 2 major players you need to know. First, the amygdala. This is your alarm system. This is the part of your brain that's responsible for fear, pressure, anxiety, stress, all those emotional reactions, that fight or flight. Its job is protection, not performance. When the amygdala is loud, everything feels urgent or threatening, even if it's not. That's why athletes suddenly feel pressure over a routine play. It's why your mind spirals after just one mistake. It's why family holiday conversations can push your buttons so quickly. The amygdala is looking for danger, even when danger isn't there.
Okay, the second one, the prefrontal cortex. This is your clarity and logic. This part of your brain helps you plan, think clearly, make decisions, stay calm, stay confident, access your perspective. This is your best self brain, the part you want during competition, during parenting moments, during leadership moments, and especially during family dinners. But here's the catch. These two parts cannot run the show at the same time. When the amygdala is loud, the prefrontal cortex goes offline. When the prefrontal cortex is active, the amygdala quiets down. Think of it like a seesaw, like a teeter-totter. One side goes up, the other one goes down. And gratitude? Gratitude is the weight that drops the seesaw back towards calm and clarity. This is why gratitude is such a powerful tool. It naturally quiets the amygdala. It naturally activates the prefrontal cortex. It naturally shifts the entire body out of fight or flight. Gratitude isn't just cute. You guys, it's neuroscience. Now that you understand the brain's two major players, let's talk about the three emotional states you move through every single day. And to make this simple, I want you to picture a room with a light switch. Okay, state one. This is the dim room. You're neutral, you're fine, you're just going through the motions of your day, right? Your room is just dim. This is you just doing your thing. You're functioning, you're handling life. You can think clearly, but you're not fully alive or fully grounded. This is most people's daily baseline. Now, state two. This is the dark room. You feel fear, pressure, maybe anxiety or stress. This is where the amygdala has taken over. It's the misplay and that look you got from your coach. The mistake you replay in your mind over and over again. That uncomfortable family moment at the dinner table. The team conflict. The pressure of a big game. This is the dark room. When you're here, your brain gets tunnel vision. Your breath shortens, your thoughts get negative or reactive, and your confidence drops. This is the moment athletes often say, I don't know what happened to me. Or parents say, I snapped, it wasn't even me. Or all of us humans say, why did I take that so personally? You guys, it's because the lights went out. Your thinking brain wasn't online. Okay, that leads us to state number 3. This is when the lights are on. You're in gratitude. You're calm, clear, and confident. Y'all, this is a state we forget we have access to. In this state, the amygdala quiets. The prefrontal cortex lights up. Your body relaxes. Your perspective widens. You return to who you actually are. This is the version of you that performs well, responds well, communicates well, and leads well. And here's the wild part. You can turn this light on at any moment. The deal is it won't accidentally happen. You have to choose it. Now that's the difficult part, right? Let's talk about what this looks like in real life. Here's the truth. When you're in a dark room, that fear, pressure, stress place, you don't naturally think, let me be grateful right now so I can switch my light back on. Of course you don't. Your amygdala is running the show. So switching states takes awareness, intention, and especially practice. Here's the simple 3-step reset to turn the lights back on. All right, step 1. First, you have to notice the darkness. Don't judge it, just notice it. My chest is tight. My thoughts are spiraling. I'm irritated. I'm uncomfortable. Just become aware. Awareness is the key. Step 2. Choose one thing you are deeply grateful for. Not like fluffy gratitude, not surface gratitude, like something real. It might be, I'm grateful I have the opportunity to compete right now. I'm grateful I get to love these people even when it's messy. I'm grateful for my health, my legs, my lungs. I'm grateful I get another rep, another chance, another moment. You will literally feel your body shift. Okay, step 3. Let that gratitude expand for just 5-10 seconds. This is the magic window. While you hold gratitude, your brain cannot stay in fear. That's the light switch flipping. And over time, The more you practice this, the faster you'll shift states, the easier gratitude becomes, the more natural calm feels, and the more confident you'll be under pressure in sport, in family moments, in life. So as we wrap up Thanksgiving weekend, here's my challenge to you. This week, when something bothers you, someone's tone, someone's comment, a mistake, some sort of stress you're feeling, pressure, pause for just one moment and practice flipping the light switch. Notice the darkness, choose gratitude, hold it for a breath or two, and let the light come back on. Because you guys, gratitude isn't just a holiday idea. It's not something you save for once a year. It's a daily privilege and one of the most powerful tools you will ever have for your performance, your relationships, your well-being, your growth, all of it. And the most beautiful part, you can carry it with you everywhere you go. I am so grateful you chose to spend your time here with me today. Thank you. To learn more about growing athletes and to get access to today's show notes, visit me at amysuter.com. Always remember, both you and your athletes have everything you need inside of you to achieve anything you set your minds to. So go out there and pursue those dreams relentlessly. And keep in perspective, it's who you become on this journey that really matters, as our dreams will always expand at the exact same rate as our personal growth. I love you all, and I will talk to you next week.